Have you ever felt like your energy isn't what it used to be? Maybe you notice your joints ache a little more, your memory sometimes slips, or you just don't bounce back after a long day the way you used to. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, our bodies change, and the foods we eat can make a huge difference in how we feel, both physically and mentally. The good news is, you don't need complicated diets or expensive supplements. There are a few simple foods that can boost your health, energy, and overall well-being, especially after 60. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 essential foods that seniors over 60 should start incorporating into their daily routines right now. These aren't just ordinary foods, they're powerhouses packed with nutrients that can support your heart, brain, digestion, and even your joints. By the end, you'll know exactly what to add to your meals to feel stronger, sharper, and more vibrant without spending hours in the kitchen. Let's start with leafy greens. These are your everyday superfoods, and they're incredibly versatile. Think spinach, kale, Swiss chard, or collard greens. Leafy greens are loaded with vitamins like A, C, and K, along with minerals like calcium and magnesium, which support bone strength. A major concern as we get older. They're also rich in antioxidants that protect your cells from damage, helping to reduce inflammation throughout your body. One of the easiest ways to include them in your diet is to add a handful of spinach to your morning smoothie or toss some kales into a stir-fry or soup. Even simple salads can be a game changer if you make them colorful with a variety of greens and vegetables. The key is to make it a regular habit so your body can consistently reap the benefits. Next, let's talk about berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are not only delicious, but incredibly good for your brain. These little fruits are packed with antioxidants called flavonoids, which help combat oxidative stress, a factor that can accelerate memory decline and cognitive issues. Eating a cup of mixed berries a few times a week can support your memory, improve circulation, and even help maintain healthy blood sugar levels. You can add them to yogurt, oatmeal, smoothies, or just enjoy them fresh as a snack. I like to keep a small container of berries in the fridge so I can grab them anytime, and it's amazing how something so simple can make you feel brighter and more alert. Now let's move on to fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. These are fantastic sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart health, reduce inflammation, and even keep your joints more flexible. After 60, our hearts and arteries benefit greatly from the anti-inflammatory effects of these healthy fats. If you're not a fan of cooking fish, canned options like salmon or sardines are just as nutritious and incredibly convenient. Pair them with a fresh salad or some steamed vegetables, and you've got a heart-healthy, brain-boosting meal in minutes. For those who don't eat fish, flax seeds, chia seeds, or walnuts can provide some plant-based omega-3s, though the type of omega-3 in fish is particularly beneficial for seniors. Alongside these, nuts and seeds are excellent additions to your diet. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds are nutrient-dense, providing protein, healthy fats, fiber, and minerals that support bones, brain health, and energy levels. They're perfect for snacking between meals or sprinkling over salads and cereals. A small handful each day can keep your heart happy, your mind sharp, and even help stabilize your blood sugar. One simple habit I've noticed makes a huge difference is keeping a little jar of mixed nuts on the counter. So instead of reaching for a sugary snack, you grab a handful of something nourishing that supports your health. Legumes and whole grains are another cornerstone of healthy eating for seniors. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, quinoa, and oats are all fantastic sources of protein and fiber, which are essential for digestion, maintaining healthy cholesterol levels, and keeping energy levels steady. Fiber is particularly important as we age, as it supports gut health and can prevent common digestive issues. Try swapping refined grains for whole grains whenever possible. Think brown rice instead of white rice or whole grain bread instead of white bread. Lentil soups, bean salads, or a simple bowl of oatmeal can be easy ways to incorporate these foods. They're satisfying, versatile, and they help you feel full longer without spiking your blood sugar. Now that we've covered all 5 essential foods, it's time to talk about how to make them a part of your daily routine. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Even adding just one of these foods to each meal can set you on a path to better energy, stronger bones, and improved cognitive function. For example, start your day with a smoothie that includes leafy greens and berries. Enjoy a lunch with a serving of fatty fish and a side of legumes, and finish the day with a whole grain dinner accompanied by colorful vegetables. Small, sustainable changes like these accumulate into noticeable benefits over time. Meal planning can make it easier to stay consistent. Taking a few minutes each week to plan meals, shop for ingredients, and even prep ahead can save time and reduce stress. Wash and chop vegetables, cook a batch of grains, or pre-portion nuts and seeds, so healthy choices are always within reach. You'll find that when nutritious foods are convenient and ready to go, it's far easier to stick with them, even on busy days. Listening to your body is crucial too. After 60, digestion can become a little more sensitive, and some foods might sit differently than they did when you were younger. Notice how you feel after meals, adjust portions, and find meal patterns that work for you. Some seniors do better with smaller, more frequent meals rather than 3 large ones, which can help maintain energy and comfort throughout the day. Pairing these essential foods with plenty of water or herbal teas amplifies the benefits, supporting digestion, circulation, and even joint health. Food doesn't just fuel your body, it also impacts mood, memory, and mental clarity. Berries and fatty fish support brain health. Leafy greens provide vitamins that protect memory, and legumes and whole grains stabilize blood sugar and keep energy steady. When you nourish your body with these foods, you're investing not just in your physical health, but in your mental sharpness, emotional balance, and overall vitality. Enjoying meals is just as important as eating the right foods. Make your meals social or fun whenever possible. Invite a friend to share a meal, experiment with herbs and spices, or try new recipes. When food is enjoyable, it's easier to make healthy habits stick. And as you start to notice positive changes, more energy, better digestion, sharper memory, celebrate them. These small wins are proof that your body is responding and that your efforts are paying off. Remember, it's never too late to start. No matter your past habits or age, your body can respond positively to good nutrition. Even small, consistent steps, like adding leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, nuts and seeds, and legumes or whole grains to your meals, can make a meaningful difference in your energy, health, and quality of life. Take action today. Look at your kitchen, your grocery list, or your next meal, and pick 1 or 2 of these essential foods to include. Make it simple, make it enjoyable, and make it consistent. Over time, you'll feel stronger, more vibrant, and more alive no matter your age. And if you have favorite healthy foods or recipes, share them in the comments below. Your experience could inspire someone else to take the first step toward better health. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips on living your healthiest, happiest life after 60. Here's to nourishing your body, boosting your energy, and embracing every day with vitality and joy. You deserve it, and it's never too late to start.